I'm Jeff the Junk Seller, and this presentation is going to be about my return trip from Edwardsville, Illinois to Canton, Texas. I left out of Edwardsville on Friday evening, and I went and met a friend in Jordansboro, Arkansas, along the way. Met him, went and had pizza. Wound up going to BB, Arkansas. There's a flea market there that runs on Saturdays. So I camped overnight at the Walmart parking lot and made it to the flea market in the morning. And I'm going to tell you that that was the worst flea market that I've ever been to. I didn't see anything there that I would even have if they were giving it away. There, well, there was some stuff I would have had. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but it was there wasn't much. And but I'm glad that I made that decision and made that stop, because as I left BB, I traveled. I entered in Google Maps that I wanted to go to Canton without hitting any of the highways. So I was back on little 2-lane highways all the way back, and I found 2 garage sales. One of them I bought a couple of pieces of Pyrex and I think some glasses. I spent $11 at that sale, and then I found another sale where I spent $33, and it got a bunch of assorted stuff. I got a giant Pyrex piece of lab equipment. I got some antlers, some driftwood. I mean, it went on and on and on. A couple of knives, I think. It was a pretty good sale. I made pretty good money on all of that stuff. But as I was coming back to Canton, there is a flea market where there had been a Magnoline fill hatch for a lobster, and I had passed on it previously. I wasn't able to send messages on my phone. I'd allowed my phone to go dead when I found it during the Highway 80 sale. And I described it to my buddy in Oklahoma City, Kenny, what I'd seen, and it had been $40. It was marked $40 when I saw it. And when I explained to him what I saw and he told me, he said I shouldn't have passed on it. I told him that I would try to get out there again in a couple of weeks, and I made that stop. I think it was about a 20-mile detour for me to go there. And when I went there, it had been marked down from $40 to $30. And I bought it, and got a little bit of attention here at Canton. But it was, my buddy says that it should be every bit of $200. Magnoline is a brand off of Magnolia Oil Company. And that's pretty big here in Texas. I made that trip, and I got down to Canton, and had to wait on the market down here. But that trip, there were just a couple of stops for me to make, and the stuff that I got wasn't tremendous, but I believe I sold. I think I paid $8 for some couple of pieces of what do they call it? Is Pyrex, and I was able to sell that for $75, and then another piece I sold for $28. I think I got $103 for what it cost me $8 along this sale. But you just never know what you're going to find. I stopped at more than just the 2 sales, but they were the only 2 that I found anything that I wanted. But I made it an adventure. I put into Google Maps that I wanted to go return to Canton without hitting any highways, and it took me the back roads way, and that's always a good trip anywhere on a Saturday afternoon. But if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you have enjoyed the video, then please view some of my other content. If you enjoy that as well, then please subscribe. But thank you for viewing.